Yay!
Bada bing!
Bada bing, bada boom. How you doing?
How you doing? It's Maximum Mouthage
Hey,
podcast.
you keep listening to Maximum Mouthage podcast, or we're gonna find you. I'm gonna stab you in the face with a soldering iron,
Bada bing!
Gonna slap you in the face with a cannoli.
and then we're gonna make you swim with the fishes.
Yes.
Bada bing.
Okay, so let's not
Hi.
be offensive now.
Hi, we're here. We're back. It's been a
Yes.
little bit.
Maceboy 91 here alongside Mr. Call Sign Suitcase, Mr. Papino Spaghetti.
I go to the pizza.
Cook the pizza.
I go to the
And we
pizza.
also have
Bobby
Mr.
Bada bing.
Menakai over here.
Hey,
to
that's
my
me.
left.
That's me.
And
That's me. I got nothing fun going on. Man. No real nickname. Not yet. not yet.
yes, we are back. We had a little bit of a hiatus.
Okay, let's be real. We literally took the one day and just went to go watch Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
our. That's the excuse.
That's true. Which I thought was pretty good. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I know there was a bunch of different big changes in it, which I understand that the hardcore fans are like, oh, it's the big bad, but
Listen, y'all know me. I love Stitch immensely. I didn't hate the movie.
Mhm.
I understood the gripes. I went into it knowing I was not going to get shot for shot Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Because you can't go into Lion King thinking you're going to get shot for shot Lion King. The closest thing you got was Circle of Life. Everything changed after that. That's how you got to walk into these live actions. They get you with the shot for shot that they keep there to get you hooked in.
Yeah.
You got to go in there with an open mind for it. Jumba could have been better. I will give it.
Oh,
he
yeah.
he could have been light years better.
right.
But he wasn't a bad Jumba.
right.
The problem is we're putting him up against the one that we've gotten from Lilo and Stitch, the original movie, through the second movie, through the TV series. It's almost like Mufasa.
Yeah.
He's held in high regard. You can't. If you're going to do him, you're going to do him right.
Mhm.
But it's a good movie. I enjoyed it.
I did not expect that movie to make me feel the feels I didn't want to feel at that time.
That Lilo
Yeah.
was the perfect Lilo.
Oh my gosh, seriously.
If we
the
give
castings were good other than
great casting, the old woman was probably my favorite character.
peak character.
She was amazing.
the little girl, and spoilers if you didn't see the movie, but the little girl cried her eyes out.
Yeah.
And like snot coming down, tears, like, wow.
And she pulled that off with knowing, CGI aside, that's just a prop to show, hey, this is where Stitch is.
Yeah, it's
So
like
she pulled that off with a prop.
I would love to see where this girl is going to go in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got it.
If she's that good at
She
that
got
age.
it.
Oh yeah.
Nani was good. I mean, you can go wrong with Nani. But it's also kind of easy to go right with Nani.
Yeah. I thought
Nani's
they did a
Nani.
good job with her.
Not a bad character, but you also compare her to Lilo, Stitch, Jumba, and Pleakley.
Right.
Yeah.
Pleakley was all right. I got nothing real to say about Pleakley. He was all right. Grand Councilwoman was good.
Yeah, they did good on that.
Mhm.
Jumba, design-wise, I did not mind. Could have been fatter, but whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Zach Galifianakis. He just didn't really fit.
He
Jumba.
didn't fit that, no. I wasn't ready for Stitch to be smaller than Lilo. Because in the movie and the show, they're the exact same size.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
But I was like, whatever. It works. I was worried how they were going to do Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride. They did all right. That's it. I got end credit was good. End credit scene got the feels going. But it was done in a good way. Now the question becomes, are we going to get Leroy?
Who knows?
But then with that going on,
Leroy Jenkins.
the gripe was perfect. The problem with that, though, is they had it with the buildup of the show backed it up for like a good year and a half because they got all the experiments in there. Because the end battle was whole army of Leroy against Stitch and every other experiment. So now you're going to have to tell a story where all the experiments come from. Who knows? They might pull it off.
Hmm.
Can't say no, can't say yes.
Live action Lilo and Stitch. Go watch it today.
Or tomorrow, whatever.
Or tomorrow, or whatever
Go-
financially you can do.
Yeah, or wait for it
Because
to come
going
out
to
on
movies
Disney.
is kind of expensive,
Yeah.
especially if you're going to get like the special edition cups that we got.
Cup.
It was worth it.
There's some theaters that get some wild cups because for the new Jurassic World movie, you can eat out of a T-Rex's head.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Or
I'm freaking
Galactus
want
for the
that.
Fantastic Four.
Or a suitcase got. Didn't you get a hammer?
He got
I
a
had
war
hammer
hammer.
a while back. Yeah, that was when we went to see Sonic 3, I think.
And he just sees it on top of the popcorn maker. He's like, hold up.
Well, originally I was like, "Do you have any of the Sonic buckets?" And they're like, "Nah." And I was like, "Shit, you got one of those?" And they're like, "Yeah, bet I'll take that."
Yeah, that was cool.
It was actually, what, $10 more?
It was like $10, $15. Yeah.
Worth it.
Yeah, suitcase farted. And we have a main, now obviously, of course, we have a main subject we're going to talk about on this podcast, but at the moment, we're just going to talk about some things that's happened throughout the week.
It's been a
we
while.
want to get
Been a
off our
little while.
chest. Yeah, it's been a little while.
Been a little while.
So, Medica, you said you had a few things you got to talk about.
So what I'm going to take out, because I don't want to put it on the podcast. I already aired it out at dinner, and I feel better now. So I got a couple things, actually. 2 things, wrestling related, that have happened this week. Jey Uso has lost the World Heavyweight Championship already
Damn.
to Gunther on Raw.
Oh.
There's 2 reasons. One is more credible than the other, but I'll take both of them with a slight grain of salt. One more than the other. First reason was he's hurt. He's got a foot injury. Whatever. Second one, it's the main one, is because Gunther has a new opponent set for sometime in the very, very near future. Goldberg. He's having his retirement match
Yeah.
soon.
Goldberg. I'm so excited.
I don't remember what the date is. I think it's Saturday night's main event. The next one coming up next month.
Boy, I'm so excited.
Here's why they did it. Because that is also the same night as AEW's All in Texas.
Oh, boy.
And they want to... like Goldberg retirement match isn't enough for them. So they're putting Goldberg versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. I was like, okay. Whatever.
It's not much fun. I'm sorry. I'm just not a Goldberg fan.
Not anymore.
I've never really been a Goldberg
He's-
fan. It just...
He's turned into Brock, but Brock can make it make sense. Because Brock will grab you and Brock will suplex you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, and Goldberg's just...
Goldberg's just spear,
Yeah,
jackhammer.
exactly.
Squash the Fiend, which the Fiend didn't need. But like Brock...
I don't know. I understand his appeal back in WCW because it was just this fucking giant snarl like, monster fucking
Pretty
destroying
much.
everybody. That's
Which-
literally how he acted.
and
It just destroyed everybody in his path.
at that point, and this I straight up believe because he said it on the podcast with the Van Vliet guy who goes like every other one. Back then, he did not grab and pick up anybody for the jackhammer. They didn't know he could jackhammer. So
Right.
the Giant caught it. Luger caught it. Hogan caught it. I believe it. Now, I believe back then he could have picked up Undertaker like nothing. Now he dropped him on his head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Because they had a quote-unquote dream match at Super Showdown in Saudi Arabia. And if this match was 10, 15 years earlier,
Oh, it would have been awesome.
it would have... I will say it would... Not necessarily in wrestling ability, because there's nothing that's going to top that. It would be up there in Taker Shawn, just in terms of entertainment.
Right.
But it wasn't.
Yeah, it was...
Goldberg walked into that match concussed because he busted
Damn.
his head on the locker because he's a moron. He headbutted the locker. So he's walking in there bleeding. He cracks his head on the ring post when he's trying to spear Undertaker in the corner. Drops Taker on his head for the jackhammer. Grab by the suplex and then turn him over into a power slam. And he got Taker up and then dropped him on his head because he couldn't fully get him up. Taker wins it, and then Undertaker never showed emotion then. When he was in character, boom, it's Taker. He looked ticked off. He looked like, fine, this is over. You happy now? And walked out.
Well, Taker even said, too, it's like, I that wasn't the way I wanted to go out.
No. But, mind you, this is not how I had this segue planned, but it worked. Speaking of Undertaker, man's got a podcast called 6 Feet Under with Mark Calloway.
Well, first off, of course, listen to our show, but
Yeah, but
then go
also,
listen to
listen to
Undertaker's
Undertaker.
podcast too, because his is also great.
30-year career, amazing stories. He's got some fun guests on there. He's had Kane on there. He's had Mark Henry on there. He's had Omos on there.
Now, Undertaker, we're hitting your podcast up with support. Now you gotta
Yeah.
you gotta shout out Maximum Mouthage.
Well, now here's the problem.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Before, it was just independent, straight up Mark Calloway thing. WWE's got a hold of it now.
Ah,
So his other co-host is gone. He got replaced
Okay.
by Michelle McCool.
I mean, it makes sense.
I've already listened to some of it, and I would rather have him back. They also changed the name. Kinda.
dang.
Okay.
It's now 6 Feet Under with The Undertaker.
Makes sense.
Belmos is like, can't we just, like,
Not
let him
pick
have
every-
his thing?
Yeah.
You've
I agree. with
got
that.
Steph. I've seen clips of her podcast, too. It's great.
I want to watch that one. Too.
And now Cody's got one where he just brings people on his bus and they talk and drink whiskey. Can't we just let Taker have his thing?
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Like, if anybody deserves their own thing away from WWE while still popping in, let it be him.
Mm-hmm.
Flair does it.
Speaking of whiskey,
Whiskey?
you know what I'm about to say.
A little bit of the bubbly.
Oh,
At some point, so Suitcase and I and his friends that were here on the first wrestling podcast that we did, we want to do a drinking podcast at some point where we're going to sit down, shoot the shit, drink, and hopefully not make complete idiots of ourselves.
Oh,
but
we will.
Probably will.
it'll probably be spoiler alert. Probably be very 18 plus.
Oh, yes.
It'll more than likely be as bad, if not worse, than our Cards Against Humanity episodes.
I could see that, yes.
But here's the thing: we already make fools out of ourselves when everybody's sober.
Yeah. Now imagine,
Oh no, it's gonna be.
Now
bad.
imagine when we're drunk.
We've never seen him drunk.
We've heard the stories when we had the one podcast where you got drunk.
Yeah. Let's see. Which podcast was that?
I don't remember which episode that was.
I don't remember. It's
It's on season 2.
It's early.
Check one of these season 2 episodes, and I think I have it in the thumbnail if I remember correctly.
You do.
You
I just don't remember which one. I'm
Just
not
to
gonna look it
reference
up
in the
either. I don't care.
thumbnail, but yeah, highly recommend you listen to that. But
Boom, boom.
was there
don't
anything
care about
else
that
you
one.
wanted to say, Manikai?
2 things. I took one out just because I don't care. So I shiny hunt in Pokemon Violet. That's my main shiny hunt one now because I've got everything that I can get, minus a couple things, whatever.
Nah, Scarlet's mine main.
So I've been trying to get this outbreak going for a while because I've done like 3. It's never shown up. Last night it showed up. I found a shiny Smeargle.
Let's go.
Lucky bastard.
I don't have the shiny Smeargle. I didn't realize how Sketch works. If it fails the one time, this Pokemon will struggle itself to death. It
Really?
didn't stay in the ball. And what struggle does is you'll take like 2 HP. A quarter of its HP is gone.
Yep.
Didn't stay in my quick ball. Tried to repeat ball, nothing. Timer ball after a little while, nothing. Then it killed itself. I'm like,
That
all right.
fucking sucks.
And then I was like, okay. Went in my box, grabbed my level 100 Raichu, taught her Thunder Wave. I'm like, you are staying with me. Because now I realize I need something with status. I'm going to go up against a Smeargle at least. Because I was not, like, Minior, I will Master Ball. I'm not Master Ball on a Smeargle. Especially when it's my last one.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it's your last one, I understand.
Yeah.
That, but when I got my shiny meteor, I had like 5 master balls. So it's like, I'm gonna do it because
Yeah.
he'll probably
Yeah.
explode.
I need to get more Mass Balls to do it. But then I rectified that and I got a shiny Stantler last night.
Ooh, I like shiny Stanley,
It looks wild in this
especially when you evolve it to.
game. I was hoping a second one pop up as I could have shiny Stantler and Weirdeer.
Mm-hmm.
Stantler looks wild in this game.
I got a shiny weird here. He's
I
awesome.
got a
Weird deer.
I got a good spot where they're just right there, and I have a couple like in the back, so I would get like the split in between. Or I could go this way or this side. I turn around and it's right in front and center. I'm like, oh, you look cool. Because normally it would be like the antlers would be bright yellow and it's bright green. No, it looks just about like everything's neon green. Looks amazing.
Yeah.
That's one thing I will give Scarlet Violet credit for with some of the shinies. They made them look amazing.
Oh yeah.
Then there's some like Elegant and Fanbury you can't even tell.
Yeah. I tell you what, though,
even more than normal.
when I do get a Switch to, I definitely want to play through Violet. And now, obviously, it's been posted all over the internet to what the games look like now. It's actually playable. Frame rate's actually solid. There's 10 times more Pokemon that spawn.
I was talking to a customer about this today at work. There's a guy that went to every single lagging point in Scarlet and Violet with the outbreaks and without the outbreaks. Smooth as butter all the way through. The water is fine. I was like, gimme now.
Yeah, and it's insane how we had to wait for another generation just to have the game fucking run decently.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
they know what they're doing. They've got the hardware for all of this. They're just being difficult.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to bring this up. I wasn't going to. I'm going to bring this up now because we brought it up with the Pokemon. Game Freak can make amazing games. If you watch the state of play, look at Beast of Resurrection. That's from Game Freak.
Uh-huh.
We don't need Pokemon to be handholdy anymore.
But at the same time, that's just Game Freak. They don't
Yeah.
have everybody else hounding them and being like, it has to look this way. It has to be all cartoony and stuff.
Okay, cartoony is fine. But the Pokemon Company has to realize that about 50, maybe more % of their audience is over 6 years old. We know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Like, give me the option. If you're not giving me a Legends title, and you're giving me like a quote-unquote main story Pokemon game, like your Scarlet Violet, Sword and Shield, and all that, and I have the save files for Scarlet and Violet and such on my Switch, give me the option to skip the tutorial on how to catch a bloody Pokemon.
Yeah, really.
I agree with that.
Like, give me the option, like, have you done, like, you have a save file for such stuff. Do you want the tutorial? No. Okay, cool. Boom.
Would be nice.
Cutscene. Here's your Pokeballs. Go ahead. Like, it's not that hard.
Exactly.
No, you're right. I agree. I wonder how the tutorial is going to be for ZA.
That's why, like, I had to rephrase what I wanted to say. Like, the next Pokemon game, the next Pokemon game is Legends ZA. I kind of want to learn how to catch Pokemon in Legends ZA. At what point do I catch the Pokeball? Is it like Power World where I can do it at any point and it'll probably bust out? But, yeah. Also, this one is a recent one. I kind of want to, because I don't think either one of you noticed this. A couple hours ago, Pixar dropped a trailer and revelations for Toy Story 5.
Oh.
The main villain is a children's tablet named Lilypad.
Interesting.
Bonnie is going to get that tablet and pretty much forget Buzz and Jessie exist. So this is about to be modern technology versus old school physical playtime with toys.
Interesting.
This is going to get fun. And guess who's in it? So the quote-unquote trailer that I saw, which wasn't the actual full trailer that showed, because it was like a showcase thing for Disney.
Yeah.
And then they showed a quote-unquote trailer. It was like 25-second thing. It has the claw machine, bringing the claw down, grabbing the alien, who's bringing up the Toy Story 5 logo. Jesse's on it. Buzz is on it. Woody is also on it. If you remember the ending of Toy Story 4, Woody left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going to get fun. I look forward to it. Yeah, that was all my rants that I want to share on podcast.
Music-wise, ironically enough, Suitcase's friend listens to the band. Dance Gavin Dance. Highly recommend you listen to that band. Hard rock, metal, very high kind of singer. Does some screamo stuff. And very intricate, interesting guitar riffs. Go check him out on YouTube Music and Spotify.
After you're done listening to us.
Yeah, after you're done listening to the podcast.
Like, let's be
Now
real.
that we shouted you out, shout us out.
Let's be real. We're cooler. We gave you a mafia shtick at the beginning of this thing. We're cooler.
That's hopefully not offensive.
Sorry.
Forget about it.
Forget.
I walked here. Bada bing.
Or you sound like Mouse La House. And if you don't know what that is, listen to our Christmas episode.
Oh God, that thing that was awful. I think that was our worst episode because we just started spouting bullshit for like a half an hour.
And then I just shut up and let you, both of you go.
So, speaking of that, actually, so I mentioned I have a video game I'm making. I have the game exactly how I want it.
Yeah.
I got the okay to use music developers' music, which is Beat Scribe if you're listening.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Yes, highly recommend you listen to his music.
Now that we shouted you out.
No, but
This is Suitcase's new gimmick, by the way. He changed
is.
gimmicks for wrestling. This is his new gimmick, by the way. He's a manager now. Or he's just a backstage drummer just pops up like Joe Hendry does.
yeah, so at some point I'm going to try to figure out how to get like all the copyright legal shit down. Hopefully try to sell it or put it on the page on my itch.io page somehow, some way. But one of the NPCs I put in the game was Mouse La House.
Yeah.
And he referenced that episode. And we also reference our podcast in there. The very first area, you find the three of us talking, and also references to Ed, and Eddie, and also Arthur Morgan. So
Boy.
there's a bunch of characters, a bunch of NPC characters in the game that reference YouTubers, characters from shows and games, real life people. I put my parents in there. So I put all these characters in it just to kind of throw some more, I don't know, depth and personality into the world besides just, oh, you're just going through levels and blah, blah, blah. But yes, if you collect all 9 achievements in the game, which you have to find the secret levels in, which a lot of them are not easy to find. Go find the secret levels, go get all the achievements, and then you'll actually get to the true ending. I have the shit ending, and I have the good ending. So, shit ending just kind of ends and done. Nothing happens. Good ending, a bunch of cool stuff happens, and there's also a hidden level you can access.
Ooh.
So, yes, once I release it, try to get all the achievements in it. I don't know what I'm pointing at. There should be a camera there.
Buy my game.
Or don't. It's up to you, really.
Or don't. We could pirate it.
I don't care.
Releases it for $5 on an itch.io page. Me. Here you go, guys. Here's a free copy. Pirate it.
And it's like
Maximum Mouthage Civil War right here.
Yeah.
and it's like 5 versions older.
Yeah.
But actually, speaking of cameras too, I do have a camera. I just need to figure out how to set it up and get the sound going through it. Because I noticed the microphone, it's just a small 4K camera.
Yeah.
I bought it cheap for like $15 used. Doesn't even seem like it was used. The microphone in it's not very good, so I have a feeling our speakers going through that, it's not going to sound very good.
It'll be dick.
But somehow maybe I can just sync up the audio with our voice or our mouths moving. It might work, but I also have to figure out where the hell to put it because I have no idea where to get it set up to where it can show all 3 of us.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So
You just said
eventually we may have some video coming up too.
You said get it synced with a
You
mouth
could
movement.
watch me fall asleep in real
Yeah,
time.
slowly.
Yes, sync up him snoring and see him on the couch in real time.
You'll see me fall
See my
asleep.
fat belly in real time.
You brought up getting the mouth movement synced with it. We about to turn to Japanese Godzilla movies in here.
Watch us get canceled as Maze Boy goes Daisy Duke once again.
Yes, be weary of the Daisy Dukeness.
He'll do it for get her on camera.
Talking about
I'll be like playing my man boobs like. Maze,
put your tits away.
You're on camera. Ah, shit!
Put your tits away. We're not on OnlyFans yet.
Wherever in-depth
Keyword,
conversation
yes.
just stops.
The Maximum Mouthage. This is where we announce the Maximum Mouthage OnlyFans page. You can get call sign foot pics.
And then ceiling fans.
Ceiling fans.
Look at ceiling
5-second videos of Menakai pointing at ceiling fangs and going, "Wee!"
Yay! And Maze Boy doing the fan showcase.
Yay! What?
Maze Boy doing the fan showcase. So this is the little one you can hold in your hand and you hit the button. Sometimes the battery goes out and you got to shake it. And then there's a ceiling fan and you got me. Yay! And these are the fans that oscillate around the room. They got me following and going, yay. Like Darth Vader.
Here's my dirty box fan that I've had for 10 years. It barely turns on. Yay.
I got a fucking fan like
Turns on and it just
Your
coughs.
fucking fan?
no,
Damn.
I got a fan like pointing toward my crotch. I just have like no underwear pants on. It's just like blocking my crotch out. And Chris would be like, or Menakai would be like, no,
No.
No!
I can't see it, but put it away.
I can't see it either. Give me tweezers.
Oh, no. Is there a splinter in my pants or is that my wiener?
Both.
Ah, no.
Menakai pointing at fans. He's so funny. We charge like $30 a month.
Only
And the first video
Only
is just-
fans. It's just him showing off.
Yay!
Yay!
And then you have to pay like $50 just to get the feet pics.
Joke's on you. He's got shoes on.
You start making videos of like putting your foot in spaghetti sauce. Oh, yeah, you're like that, don't you? You like put your foot in oil first.
Sprinkle
Make it
some
all shiny.
mozzarella on
Yeah.
it. There's somebody getting off to this right now, and
Joke's on you. He's got shoes on.
I'm wearing socks.
You get somebody
That
like
makes it
pay you
extra
$100 to take the sock off and put it in spaghetti sauce. $100.
And he puts the actual sock in spaghetti sauce, not even his foot.
Oh,
Wait,
gosh.
let's not give away our whole business plan. Hold up.
Wait. That means if we're doing OnlyFans, are you doing nude pizza cooking? No. You have an apron on. That's all you have on. And it shows like you have like a thong on, like a little red thong. When you turn around,
Just a single spaghetti noodle hold, lodged in my ass cheeks. We had a topic today, but we've never gotten into it. We're just sitting here shooting this
Bro, we're supposed to be talking about Disney. What just happened?
we're getting there. We're getting there. We just had shit we had to get off our chest. But,
You had to get that off the kitchen floor earlier.
yeah.
Ah, the schmear.
Yeah, my dog. So,
Hence where the mafia talk came in for some reason. Both Suitcase and I just started it.
yeah, so when
Buddy shit on the floor.
So when Buddy, my dog, gets into a certain mood, like he'll sit there. No, seriously, like he'll
it's a
sit
shitty
there.
mood.
Yeah, it is. Like he'll shit there.
He'll shit.
He'll
when
sit
he's
there.
when he's in the mood, he'll shit.
Yeah. No, he'll sit there and whine. I'll be like, okay, come here. Try to get him up to pet him. Or like try to throw a toy or nothing. You know, it doesn't want to do anything. It's like, okay, whatever. And it's like, I don't know, he just doesn't get enough attention or something, even though I try to get him attention.
Yeah.
And then when we came back, he fucking shit on the floor at his normal spot. And it's like, okay, well, obviously I didn't give him enough attention or something because he just was
shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Suki and I were both like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Do it down, make him sleep with the fishes.
But yeah, so game coming soon. Listen to Dance Gavin Dance is a great band. And our OnlyFans is coming out soon.
The dog shit on the floor again.
Yep.
Yes. So
We'll give you one picture of the dog shit on the floor for like $25. Some of you sick fuckers are into that sort of thing.
anyways, Mordecai, do you have anything you want to talk about before
Final Fantasy came out in Magic a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's stupid. So we are just about out at where I work. We have one collector's commander. It was Titus for $260, and then we had the collector. We have whoever the cat chick is for commander. We have 3 of her left.
Stola.
Yeah, and then we've got one collector's booster box, which is the expensive stuff.
Yeah.
They're $80 a pack.
Fuck me.
Or the entire box is $960.
It went up. I thought it was 7.
It's gone up, but the math works. Is you get 12 if you do the math.
Yeah.
But the collectors, the big deal about that is the Chocobo cards. So there's pretty much full art Chocobos, yellow, green, blue, pink, and there's a black one that's in Japan. Release day. The black one, because I looked it up on TCG.
Oh, the black one's expensive.
$10,000.
Fuck.
I wonder if any of the gold chocobos have been found yet.
We pulled one. Somebody pulled one at work. I don't know who, but it was serialized gold.
Damn.
I'll tell you right now what the chocobos are going for. The green full art one, TCG price is $883. Market price is $825.
Yikes! The full art normal one is the least expensive.
Yeah.
$47. The blue is $1,100.
Oh, blue one up. Blue. Oh yeah. The red one is
Green is $900.
red one's about $1,000. Market price is $454.
4 golden chocobos found so far. One is currently on eBay for $200,000.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's
Hashtag reason why I've kind of given up on cards.
it's funny. I came back up front for this. Tall and Skinny was dealing with this guy. So this guy ended up pulling Mewtwo out of the new Pokemon stuff.
Oh yeah.
Who was the $300 card? He got it graded, and he wanted $700 for it. When the card itself is about worth $300.
Yeah, but what was the card graded?
8.
Ah.
So I looked at Suitcase. I'm like, yep, Suitcase. I mean, I looked at you just now, but I looked at Tall and Skinny. I'm like,
No.
he's stupid. Like, 10, sure.
Yeah.
But
It was
8, no.
Yeah, no. An 8 would probably barely give it any value.
Yeah,
You
and
almost
he
probably
kinda-
better selling it raw.
Yeah. New Disney card set got released. It's kind of cool.
Oh, that was a little risky.
That's gonna itch when it dries.
I'm just sitting here browsing Reddit and I just crane my leg up 90 degrees and fart. Just like, damn.
It's probably itching now.
But
Anyways,
yes, like what Mordecai mentioned earlier.
can we talk about Disney songs now?
Yes, we'll get to the main
So-
subject.
Clarification. We did have another subject in mind, but half of them are not available.
Yeah.
So we'll start that series in a little bit.
It is the main topic time.
After like 40 minutes of bullshit.
What are we at now? Time
First
wise?
off, it's 35. So you're
Okay, I
close.
was fucking close though.
Oh my God, we forgot a commercial break in the middle of Blue's Clues. I'm sorry.
Commercial break. Do you
Special deal on Maximum Mouthage OnlyFans. Now on OnlyFans. $5 off your first month.
Yay!
10% off the saucy feet pics. and
Yay!
And extra fan action.
Yay!
Join the Maximum Mouthage OnlyFans now.
We'll make you swim with the fishes.
Hi, I'm Uncle Funkle. Do you shit yourself all the time? The fuck is Uncle Funkle?
I thought he was about to say Uncle Fester. He could pull it off, too.
Oh, my God.
Okay, anyways, yeah. So, we're going to talk about, for the main subject, finally.
Let's keep Uncle Funkle out of it, though.
I don't want Uncle Funkle to touch me. I don't like this.
He's gonna touch you with his knobbly brown thing on a stick. We are going to talk about our favorite Disney soundtracks. Disney Pixar, I should throw Pixar in there too. So I had a few. Suitcase more than likely is just going to go off the top of his head.
Yeah, of course.
And you actually have a list right now.
You gotta suck my motherfucking dick.
He's about to pull out Shrek. That's not even that's DreamWorks.
Somebody once told me.
Okay, that's one of the best memes on the planet.
Yeah.
That and
yeah.
Body.
that one and the Joe Biden looking back at the Linkin Park song with the Michael Bay at the end of it for Transformers.
I've seen that.
I love that meme.
But since you have the list, Medekai, would you like to start?
Okay, I'll premise this for me with if I don't like just about like I could take one or two songs out, but if I don't like a majority of your songs or don't remember them, you're out of the list for me.
Right.
And I heard that.
He shit again.
Buddy, if you shit.
That's him shitting right now.
Actually, I think he puked the last time we did the podcast in front of the door. So thanks, buddy.
You. Or if I only remember one of your songs, depending on what it is, I'll bring it up, but it's not like in my 100% list. Because fun fact, did y'all know there's another song in Toy Story that's not You've Got a Friend in Me?
Yeah, I can't remember the call.
Yeah, it's the one where Buzz realizes he's actually a toy.
Yeah, and he's like depressed. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, because everybody just knows You've Got a Friend in Me. You think
I'll
Toy
give you a
Story,
friend
boom.
in you.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got a friend in me. I remember that one meme you showed me.
Okay, so I've got 8 for Disney. They're not in no particular order. My favorites, just these are the ones I remember, and they're great. And I'd like to see somebody argue with me about these. Because you're wrong. Number 1.
Number 1. And dog.
Maze and I talked about this a little bit on the way up here. Mulan. Arguably number 1 or easily in the top 3 of just Disney for soundtracks. Because, like, even the songs that are quote-unquote girly, they're great.
Yeah, they're all bangers.
Like Reflection, Honor to Us All, great songs.
Please bring honor to us, bring honor to us all.
Reflection is such a
I'd
good
love that
fucking
song.
Yeah.
And then, of course, like, you can't forget the peak of peak.
Let's get down to business to defeat Honey Buns.
The Hunt.
Then number 2 on that one. For a long time we've been marching off to... I got to tell a story with this one. So we were gearing up to watch you were there. We were gearing up to watch the live action Mulan. So we decided the week before we were going to watch the animated Mulan. I think it was you, me, and my landlord.
Mm-hmm.
That song pops on. We're dead quiet. Then the one line picks up. Yet the only girl who loves him is his mother. And we just sang the part, and my landlord's like, of course, that's the part y'all sing. I'm like, that's the best part of this whole song. Yeah. Great song. That's the best part of it.
What do we want? A girl worth fighting for.
Wish that I had a girl worth fighting.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh.
Anvil drop. Oh.
Dong.
Really quick about that movie. The 3 main soldiers that befriend Mulan.
Yao
in a
Ling
way,
and Chimpo.
the three of them kind of represent how guys are and they split one personality into three different people.
Yeah.
Because
At least back there in China.
the one dude wants to show his woman, oh, I'm big and strong and I can defend you, and the other one's like, I don't give a shit what she looks like, as long as she gives me a full belly, I'm happy. The other one's like, I want to make her laugh, I want to hear her laugh and see her smile and make her happy, and that's kind of like what most guys want in women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they just split them off into three people, which I thought was really interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there's like you were saying with the music, there's a lot of fantastic songs in the movie.
I'm trying to think if there's a song we missed. Reflections, Honors Us All, Be a Man, Girl Worth Fighting For. I think that's it, Mulan.
I think so. There's probably more songs in the actual CD soundtrack, more than likely, that we can't think of.
It, Mulan.
But those are the more memorable ones, I would say. But if I remember correctly, I think when I was a kid, when I first saw that movie, I was at my mom's friend's house. And I think that's when I realized I like Chinese women, just because I thought Mulan was really pretty back then. And I felt really bad for her when she was like doing that song and she was like bringing dishonor to her family, and it was all the rain and shit. It's like, I feel really bad.
And then you pull out the live action one where they discover her and the lead res like show up, I'll kill you. I was like, okay,
yeah,
all right,
damn.
Well, yes, Mulan, fantastic.
I love
fantastic soundtrack. A lot of great.
I'll go this far. For straight Disney, easily top 5 movies.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All time. Some would say top 3, and I will not argue with you.
Mm-hmm.
Easily in top 5, though.
Yep.
Do you want to just have me go down my list? I probably have most of yours in my list.
More than likely.
Same, probably.
So number 2, as I said, this is no particular order because it was my way. Like, I just did it. This one would be number 1 just because I love this movie. Lion King.
Yeah, I think that's probably
not 2, not 1.5. They have great songs.
No, you can't beat the
You
original.
do not beat the original.
Yeah, no, you can't.
There's no way. Circle of Life.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
When I think Disney, that's the first song that comes to mind.
Or Hakuna Matata.
Timon and Pumbaa. That was
A wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata.
Ain't no passing craze.
that song. I want us 3 all to pull off in the
Yeah, we
Disney
can do
album.
that.
100%.
No worries for the rest of your days.
Catch to this. I got the catch right now. Suitcase is Timon. You are Pumbaa. I'm Simba.
But there's just one thing.
I got a story with Hakuna Matata, but go ahead with your thing.
What's really funny about these is a lot of the ones that I like, which Medic is going to have us more than likely anyways, is they're all
I'm the Disney dude. That's why I headed up the first Disney podcast.
Well, yeah, but they're all different cultures.
Yeah. Really.
All the different cultures are just rich with this music that you don't normally hear.
Uh-huh.
And just how Disney did it and the research to make this music sound authentic as possible is absolutely amazing.
This is one of those,
especially with the Lion King, with this, the circle of life. It's like, I really feel like I'm in Africa. Yeah. You
know that actually sounds out to, right?
Huh?
That actually sounds out, look, it's a lion. Here comes a lion. Yeah, it's a lion. Here comes a lion. Just over and over.
That's a big kitty.
But, and then you got the Elton John version of Circle of Life.
No, there might be poo if I do that.
Phenomenal.
Yep.
And Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Again.
Yeah.
There was a cartoon I saw, instead of saying it, like, can you feel, they're like, blah, 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 and like Simba and Nala are like rolling around, just making out.
That was how it should have ended. Yeah.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Like, both versions of that song, phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Nala did the sex eyes. She did.
Damn.
And then
And
the
Simba's like,
and then the kicker when
Expand dong?
you watch
Why do we have animated animals doing fucking sex eyes?
when you watch Lion King 1.5, it's highly insinuated that Timon and Pumbaa watched.
Damn.
he's here the bushes.
Damn, Simba, you've been fucking.
Wait, what? What'd you say, Pumbaa?
That smell wasn't me.
Oh.
Shh, quiet down. Jesus.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, Pumbaa, did you just fart? I just lost it. Come on,
Oh,
man.
No, dude, I was fapping. Like, yeah. You know. Shit.
I mean, they showed that scene and they were there. And
They're there.
And they were sitting there crying, so they probably just got
They're
traumatized.
the reason they fell down the hill.
Yeah. They're probably traumatized, like, boom, I don't think I can recover from this.
But
It's as big as me. It's literally as big as me.
Jesus.
one song that I hate that the live action didn't do right, and it's probably my favorite song out of Lion King, Be Prepared.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that Jeremy Irons lost his voice continuing to do it,
Yep.
and they had to pull out the guy who voices Winnie the Pooh and matched it,
Yep.
is wild.
Oh, yeah. Which makes that song 10 times better knowing
You can't
how much
tell.
you put into it.
You can't tell.
Oh, yeah. No,
I've
you can't
tried.
tell. That's what's awesome
I
about
tried
it.
because I know both of them.
Yeah.
I tried. Side note, I want to actually go back and watch this entire thing if I could find it. I don't remember what anniversary it was. I think it was the 30th anniversary of Lion King or pretty close to it. But they brought most of, if not all of the stars to a live show where they sang the soundtrack of Lion King.
That's cool.
You got Nathan Lane, whoever the guy is who did Pumbaa, came out to sing Hakuna Matata. Jeremy Irons came back and did Be Prepared. He did the full thing.
That's awesome.
He got it.
That would be a hell of a show.
But there is a part in Hakuna Matata, if you know, where Pumbaa's doing a rant and Timon cuts him off because he's about to say something inappropriate in front of the kids.
When I was a young warthog. When I was a young warthog.
Very nice.
Thanks.
He found his aroma lacked a certain appeal. He could clear a savannah after every meal. I'm a sensitive soul, but I've seen thick-skinned. And it hurt. And my friends never stood downwind. I was ashamed. He was ashamed. I changed my name. Oh, what's in the name? They got
Every time
downhearted.
Pumbaa.
How'd you feel? Every time that I Pumbaa. Not in front of the kids. Oh, sorry. But they got him to finish that in the live show. He finished the line. He goes, every time that I farted. And the crowd lost their minds. And Nathan Lane goes, we've waited 30 years to hear you finish that. And it was so worth it. I'm like, yeah.
Awesome.
I do want to see if I can find that entire show, though.
That would be
Because
cool.
it looks incredible.
But bottom line is, with the Lion King soundtrack, shows you how memorable it is.
Yeah, really.
Seriously.
There is a reason that only one movie has topped Lion King in all of Disney's movies in terms of sales. Because it's freaking great!
Yep.
So I know the movie that replaced it was Frozen, but that's a given. Because 6-year-old girls like Elsa.
Fuck it all.
Let it
Fuck
go,
it all.
let it go. My ass has been hanging out. Let it go.
It's cold. It is cold.
Drop my pants and shit some more.
Ah, shit pricks or icicle pricks.
It probably does.
I'm going to poop on your floor now. You're going to have to spear
Are you starting the OnlyFans early?
Yay!
I'm going to have to clean my poo off the kitchen floor next.
Okay, next one.
Yay! So, we just talked about this movie, but we're going to bring it up again. Lilo and Stitch.
Ohana.
And I'll bring it up.
means family.
Family.
Something's fucking wrong with us.
Yeah.
We're tired. It's Disney. We just brought up Stitch.
And we just fill our bellies with buffet food. Yeah.
But I'll bring this up, and Lilo and Stitch is a perfect example of it. When you're not trying to be culturally inclusive, you pull out Lilo and Stitch.
Seriously. No, I agree.
But when you're trying, you give me Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs live action movie.
Garbage.
Even Buddy's like, oh, I don't like that shit.
No, that's true, though. Lilo and Stitch is fantastic with the culture that they want to show, especially the fucking music. Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
Yeah, and then you've got the like the straight up intro song, which is straight Hawaiian. I like that better than I like Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Song's incredible,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but they just did it right.
Yep.
Like every bit of that movie, and like they didn't have to try. You just throw it in Hawaii. You know who's in Hawaii. This is going to sound racist, but it's a fact. The only white guy in Lilo and Stitch is the tourist who gets his ice cream snapped.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody else is Hawaiian, black, or an alien.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's not that hard. Oh, I found out a fun fact for the live action Lilo and Stitch.
What?
You know the child protective agent? Not Cobra, but the lady?
Yeah.
That's the original voice of Nani.
Really?
Yep.
That's cool.
Interesting.
Did not know that. I'm like, huh. Cool. But like I get it. This day and age, you gotta try to be inclusive. Someone's gonna get offended. Who cares?
Suck my third
Like-
ass cheek.
I'll put it this way: put as much effort into not trying like you did with Lilo and Stitch that you do with everything else. You'll be just fine.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't be inclusive, but don't cram it
force
down
it.
our throats and completely change the narrative like they did with Snow White.
Yeah.
Do it right.
I can't
like
even
with
bring
Lilo
up
and
that
Stitch.
argument of
Do it right with, we just watched the movie Coco. Do it right with
Yeah,
Princess and the
exactly.
Frog.
yeah.
These are cultures that you are showing, and they're all done correctly.
I don't need make believe stuff like Zootopia. If you don't try, you know what you're talking about. You don't gotta think about it.
Yeah.
Like I can't like for Snow White, I can't even make the argument go into it with an open mind. Because just screw that movie.
Yeah.
Like it ain't gonna be Snow White. Okay, fine. I can get past
And
that.
it's not even sad,
if the
sad
movie
part is
wasn't a
it's not
dumpster
even
fire.
fully because of the movie. It's because of the actress digging herself into a hole
Yeah.
and just being a complete fucking crotch about everything. Well, hold on. Since you mentioned a few of them, I'm going to mention.
Wait, I think this is related to Snow White. Peter Dinklage is so ticked off at Disney right now. All they had to do was get 7 little people.
That'd be so funny.
They didn't even get him, and they CGI'd tall people into dwarves. What?
Yeah, like, seriously?
Like, I don't want this to sound wrong, but it's not that hard to get 7 little people. 3 of them are famous. Get Vern Troyer. No way, he's dead. I mean, you could have got Vern Troyer if you did this movie soon. You got Warwick Davis, who's in the Harry Potter movies as half the goblins. And you got Peter Dinklage.
It's
Yep.
not hard to find.
There's 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not that, or give some of them the breakthrough.
So,
Anyways,
let's let Maze, let me.
one of the ones I just mentioned.
Okay.
One of the ones on my list is Princess and the Frog. I really
yeah.
did not think I would like that movie, but not only did I enjoy the story and the characters, but the music.
Fun fact
is
with the characters,
so good.
the Firefly is also Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know
Dude,
that.
like,
Oh, you can just hear it in his voice.
old
I
like
remember
Bayou style music or like New Orleans.
No,
The trumpets and the clarinets.
Yeah,
and
like
it's,
that.
Oh.
What would you call it? It's not like
It's just New Orleans kind of jazzy.
New Orleans
kind of
jazz. Yeah.
blues jazz.
I actually looked up the soundtrack. There's a whole 6-minute instrumental of, I guess, the main girl's nightmare. And that was interesting. But all the songs, like I said, just had those trumpets and acoustic instruments and those clarinets. And one of the songs had harmonica in it, which I thought was a really cool mix. And it just, that New Orleans style is just so good.
Yeah.
Especially when the crocodile is like, if I was a human, he did a whole song about if he was a human. And he actually ends up playing in the band at the end of the movie because he always wanted to play with humans because he played instruments. It's that kind of music is just very happy, very energetic. And again, like what you were saying with being inclusive the right way, that's the right way to do it. We're going to introduce you to this culture. This or this culture is like, And
there's stereotypical where let's make the white chick the evil villain. They didn't. She's a supportive friend.
Yeah.
Your main villain is Dr. Facile, who did wonderful job, by the way.
Oh, dude.
Because that dude is also the guy who voiced Goliath in Gargoyles.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh, dude. The witch doctor was awesome. He said, I have friends on the other side. He basically has freaking demons. He has freaking demons helping him with this dark black magic shit.
Yep. I need to go back. It's been a very long time. I need to go back and rewatch that movie.
I wouldn't mind watching that again. Just for the music. Fantastic soundtrack. Another big thing with Disney soundtracks, though, not only does it show great culture, but it also shows a huge variety of different styles.
Yep.
Yeah,
because when
whatever fits the
like somebody like me who back in the day was just into like metal and hard rock, you go and listen to all these other different songs.
And then I pull out Lion King soundtrack and you're hooked, even though you knew it by then. It's like, boom, you're good.
It really can introduce you to a lot of different instruments, a lot of different sounds, and it's not only good for whoever listens to it, but it's really good for kids too, because they can listen to these soundtracks and then they hear another song from another band. They're like, oh, that's like the Lion King song. I want to listen to this band. And they start expanding their horizons on music.
Yep.
But one of the other ones I want to mention too, with culture and all that, and it makes you just break down tears crying at the end, is Coco.
Yeah.
I was going to say that for Pixar, but let's do it right now. Coco.
Well, I said Disney and Pixar, so we're mixing both.
I split mine, so Coco would have been on my Pixar. Let's do it now.
Coco, again, I love the Mexican culture of the music and the Day of the Dead and just the traditional meals that they have, the face paint that they have to show, to make themselves look like the dead. It's just so just colorful and interesting and fun, and I would love to go to Mexico during Day of the Dead. I think that'd be really cool.
Oh yeah,
100%.
And it just,
but then you look at the movie, the Land of the Dead is like 100 times more colorful than actual Mexico is.
Yeah,
like when I first saw that, I was like, oh hello,
towers and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the spirit guides. Love it.
Yeah, spirit guides are awesome. But I listen to almost all the tracks off that soundtrack. I love pretty much all the
I dare you to pick a bad one. You can't. There are some that are better than others, but
I don't like the main bad guys versions because I knew those were spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie.
Well, if you ain't seen Coco yet, it's been like 10 years. Go watch Coco.
Exactly.
Go watch Coco.
Like the main bad guy.
I've seen it 3 times.
The main bad guy steals all the songs I sing.
Yeah, I will give that. His version of Remember Me is not my favorite version.
Yeah, because you know that there's a better version in the movie.
Yep.
And also,
I'll take the end credit version over his version, but I'll take the slow version over that one. Anyway.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
100%.
And one of the other songs in the movie where the dude was singing to the guy in the hammock, and he says her knuckles drag on the ground. And he's like, that's not the worst. She's like, there are children present. I'm just kind of wondering, what did he actually mean, not if it wasn't knuckles?
Yeah, exactly.
But there's small things like that put a lot of personality into these songs. Besides the Mexican culture, of course.
Yeah.
This
it
was
just makes
during
it
the start
memorable.
of the time where they were trying to be inclusive. But then you pull out Coco.
Yeah. They did that shit right. And
Exactly.
for the guitarists out there, if you've never seen this movie, the chords that he physically plays on guitar are somewhat kind of accurate. He does like a basic G chord, D chord, and C chord, and E minor, A minor. Some of the other chords aren't as accurate, but I would say about 60% of the time they're actually pretty accurate, which is pretty amazing. And I've already mentioned this to you guys. Yep. It's already pretty amazing for a guitarist to see that and be like, oh, I could play this.
Yeah.
They actually took the time to animate this and put this in music. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's just so many great details in that movie with the music and the culture and everything together. Just it makes it a really good movie and a fantastic soundtrack if you just want to sit there and listen to some great music.
That's one of the soundtracks you can just close your eyes and feel good.
Yeah. That's another thing about that kind of culture's music. It's just so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the other places that we go to is a Mexican restaurant here in town.
And they always have some sort of like mariachi.
Oh, yeah, they always have banger music, and we're just
Banger
kind of sitting there waiting
music
for our food, just kind of like
Don't even
Yeah.
think about it. We're just kind of doing it.
dancing,
So-
dancing in their seats,
Exactly.
waiting for our
Let,
food.
let me say this story because it's completely relevant. This last weekend is where we went there for dinner. We're sitting there eating, and when the songs came on, and I make the comment, this reminds me of a song from Coco. And Maze just kind of stops and listens. He's like, yeah, I see it. And then Suitcase goes, that's another movie I need to see. AKA, he's never seen Coco.
Wow.
Maze and I both just stopped. And we're like, you ain't seen Coco? Because we had other plans like play Lorcana and do all that fun stuff, just a chill night. And Maze turns to me and goes, do I watch Coco tonight? I'm like, absolutely.
Like that.
Zero hesitation. Plans change. We're watching Coco. I'll watch Coco for the third time. I love that movie.
Yes.
Phenomenal movie. We knew what was coming at that end. I looked at Maze. I'm like, I'm not ready.
Yep.
I'm not ready.
I had to distract myself. So,
I got like Avengers. Even now, third time seeing it, I know it's coming.
yeah.
I got Avengers, Spider-Man, Endgame level stinging in the back of my eyes just watching it. I'm like, nope.
All right.
Speaking of, actually, I don't think we've got his actual full opinion. Suitcase.
What?
What were your thoughts on Coco?
Banger movie. Depressing at times, but like the music was really good. Holy crap, yeah.
Like he even said, like the credits started rolling. He goes, "God, that was a good movie." We're like,
Yeah.
we told you.
It is in my opinion one of the better modern Disney movies.
I will put it in terms of mine. I'll put it in top 3.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Could it be number 1? That's you got to find something good to put above Coco. Encanto might beat it. Zootopia might, depending on the mood. But Coco's probably.
I don't know.
number one.
For me, it's Wreck-It Ralph.
That was a good movie, too.
Wreck-It Ralph is my
Yeah.
favorite modern Disney movie.
Well, actually, speaking of the soundtrack, is there any soundtracks you want to mention that we haven't said yet?
I
know you just kinda-
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
put.
Hellfire,
I
like-
need to re-listen to a lot of it, but it's a lot of like really interesting music because it's like you got the whole the culture of like France,
Yep.
which is like a lot of like the Catholicism and stuff, and
Hellfire.
So, like, Hellfire is so good.
Yep.
Like fire, Hellfire.
It's actually one of the songs he wants to record.
I was about to say if that
Just
gets,
say,
if that
I'm
gets
down.
covered,
I found the chords.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're correct.
Maze and that can do like the chorus background. He's 100% leading Hellfire.
Oh yeah,
He is Jean-Claude Frodo in that one.
That's
The
pretty
Bells of Notre Dame was a good one.
yep.
Out There was a good, like, they're great songs, but again, it's almost like Toy Story. You can't beat Hellfire.
Yeah, no.
Bells of Notre Dame is probably up there, but you're not going to beat Hellfire.
No.
Like, you just can't.
Another one, and I'm surprised that this didn't come out of you before it's coming out of me, but Tarzan.
That's on my list.
I figured it was gonna be.
Like it's on this. I kind of went by like the era, and Tarzan was later
I
on
mean,
in the era.
like, let's be real. Phil Collins carried that movie, like emotionally.
No, if they got anybody else, I will dare say Tarzan would not be as good as.
I
this.
don't think it would have been as
Not
good
even
without
close.
him. Yeah, no.
It's like recasting Genie before Robin passed away. You would not get the same Genie.
Exactly.
But no, Tarzan. You get Phil Collins. This dude is already like an accomplished musician 10 times over before he even touches Tarzan.
Exactly.
He goes, so they go to him. This is a movie about
Gorilla.
apes that find a baby. Can you pull the soundtrack out? And he pulls that out.
Yeah.
Every
Shows a
single
picture of
song.
a piano player with the piano on fire.
I'm gonna cry a lot.
Like
This
he didn't
movie
need.
makes me sad.
Like he didn't need to go that hard. But I'm so glad he did.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't pick a good song, like a favorite song from
Oh, it's hard to pick a good
Tarzan
song.
because like I can't pick a number one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Son of Man, phenomenal. Two Worlds, phenomenal. Trash in the Camp, my favorite bit in the movie, but not my favorite song from the movie. You'll Be in My Heart is
Yeah.
You'll be in my heart.
Shit, there's so many good songs.
So there was another song he pulled out of. I mean, it's only like one. Again, it's another like Toy Story argument. Brother Bear's intro song is called "Great Spirits." And Tina Turner did the version from the movie, but the soundtrack they got Phil Collins for it. Again, he ain't got to go this hard for Disney.
He just does.
I mean, he just does. It's great. Okay, Tarzan.
Anything you can think of on the top of your head?
I mean,
I got 4 left.
yeah,
But
Toy
we'll-
Story and stuff,
Story.
obviously. Boy, you gotta suck my motherfucking dick.
It's a meme he found.
There's a snake. It's not in my boot.
Pull my cock. I'm gay. I like how I can fucking do voice lines from YouTube poops like they're actually spliced.
Shit.
The princess has been kidnapped. We gotta go save her.
I hope
And
she
you
made lots
gotta
of,
help us.
Hope she made lots of spaghetti.
Getty.
Or that fat kid spaghetti.
My boy.
I need to make spaghetti.
I wonder what's
Do the
for
roar.
dinner.
Do the roar.
Do the roar.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you, Daddy.
All right, brother. You got 4 left?
Dinner.
Can we go off of Disney and talk about Shrek?
No. It doesn't fucking...
Somebody wants to.
But the soundtrack, you can't pull out a whole lot of DreamWorks ones because a lot of them soundtrack is dumb.
Yeah, DreamWorks doesn't have a lot of banger soundtracks.
Like, you think DreamWorks for soundtracks, what do you think of? Shrek.
Yeah.
That's why we're not talking about them, because they fucking suck for soundtracks.
Except Shrek.
Besides that one fucking song. I mean, there's a bunch of other good songs in it, like Vida Loca, Living La Vida Loca, but
People
anything that was in
say
Shrek
no
2.
good.
That one is in Shrek to you. I was
Look,
like, wait.
I'm gonna hit you with this. Holding Out for a Hero from Shrek 2 is better than the original version.
Absolutely.
I don't know what it is about
Yeah.
the voice actress who plays the
Absolutely.
fairy
Yeah.
godmother, but holy
I mean,
Fuck.
you're beating Bonnie Tyler. For
Yeah.
that too. That's hard to do.
I just don't know why. It's just better.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyways, back to Disney.
Let's go back to Disney.
Yes.
Shrek's great. Go watch Shrek.
Even though it's
after you're
not
listening
part
to-
of the fucking Disney
If you
Pixar
haven't
bullshit.
watched Shrek at all,
What
like,
the
something's
fuck is wrong with you?
Like 2 and 3, 4, whatever.
Listen to the rest of the Maximum Mouthage podcast and then go watch Shrek.
I don't care.
Now, Shrek, we've called you out. Now you gotta call.
Now,
us.
DreamWorks. DreamWorks, we brought up your most
DreamWorks,
successful
we
movie.
Brought up your most successful movie.
Now you got to sponsor us.
Shout out Maximum Mouthage in the next Shrek movie.
Shrek just derails. Now let me tell you about the Maximum Mouthage podcast.
Some good
Where
shit.
there's like 3 of us as ogres, like in like a muddy bog or something. We're just talking.
You see,
we're shirtless.
You see, you like face plan in. into a pool of mud.
I'm upside
right
down.
as I'm ripping fart and it's bubbling, and then he goes, "Yay!"
Yay!
Anyways,
I love being the cause of derailment. So this one, I'll do this one first. Okay. Hercules.
Hercules.
Yeah, that's another good one.
I mean, 99% of the songs are from the Muses.
I think,
but then you put Danny DeVito in the first one that's not the Muses,
and
it's great.
The main brown-haired chick made me feel funny as a kid.
I dropped my
Mommy, I
monster
feel
condom
funny.
that I use for my Magnum dong. As you were saying, the big lady made you feel weird things.
No, the brown-haired lady.
She made your wiener go tingly.
Yes.
It's Meg? Meg?
Was that the one that Hercules saved?
Daddy, why do I have a third leg?
Okay, I don't remember.
That was the only woman that wasn't his old mother, a god or a muse.
Okay. But no, like
her song was good too.
Huh?
And maybe her song's good too. It's like bottom of the barrel for me in terms of Hercules sounds, but it's a good song.
Right. Now I've only watched Hercules once, so I
because we sat there and forced you because I can't believe you didn't watch Hercules.
Yep.
I have not seen it in so long. I would be down to watch it again sometime.
We'll have to do that so I can get my memory refreshed. But
So you want to be a hero, kid?
whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
I've been around the block before with blockheads just like you. Each and every one a disappointment, pain, ache. There ain't no ointment. So much for excuses. Joe, a kid is Zeus's, asking me to jump into the fray. My answer is 2 words. Get struck by lightning. Okay. Oh, God.
You remember that
Okay.
one meme I posted? With
No.
Along Came Zeus?
Oh, dear.
My road is starting. It's on my Facebook videos, by the way, if you ever want to see it. So it shows. So for context,
I gotta tell you about this later, but go ahead and do that.
it shows this girl looking at her road and it's just flooding. She's like, and now my road is starting to flood, and then it's like, and then along came Zeus, he hurls, and then all of a sudden you see, boom, boom, she's like, ah! She freaks out.
Legit within 20 feet from her.
Yeah.
So Lorcana's got their enchanted cards, right? These are their chase ones.
Yeah.
Along came Zeus, and is an enchanted card from the first set.
That's awesome.
I saw that. I'm like, I need this card. Even if I'm just gonna give it to Maze, I need this.
Oh, God.
You need to check your pants after that one.
Somebody got shot.
I'm gonna let Maze have this one. Aladdin.
Oh, yeah.
Arabian Oh, gosh.
So do you know there's an
You
alternate version of that song? So they got the Disney version, right? Where it's hot and all that stuff, but they got an alternate version where they cut off your ear if they don't like your face.
Oh, shit.
I was like, this isn't in the Disney version. I find out it's not.
So, one of the YouTubers I watched, he reviewed an Aladdin game, and there was a part in it where it showed the streetmonger at the beginning that Robin Williams voiced, and showed a picture of him, and he's like, "I can show you my ass." But
That's where you got that.
oh yeah, Aladdin. Geez, that was my introduction to that kind of music, really.
Yeah.
That Arabian Indian kind of
Like it's another movie. Like what song's number one, but then you just can't pick it.
Yeah.
They're all so good.
Yep.
See, back then, and that's just all straight Robin Williams just goofing off.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And like I was just saying, with the Arabian Nights, the intro song, that really got you into the mood of the movie. It's like, oh, it's an Indian
that's the
setting.
theme song for the movie.
Yeah. It's really good.
And then you got it's Aladdin's song called
Which one?
The first one he sings.
Oh, streetmonger, street rat,
Yeah. I don't remember.
scoundrel,
it, but-
street rat.
Yeah, I don't remember the actual.
Let's not be too hasty.
I think he's rather tasty.
I was hoping to do that one, but I was like, who's gonna do some of the fucking background stuff?
It's funny because like the place he jumps in was, I blame parents except he hasn't got them.
Yeah.
That's a brothel.
But
One jump ahead. That's the name of the song.
Yeah, one
That's
step ahead.
one jump ahead. That's the name of the song.
you're right. Yeah, you're right.
So you got that one, and then you got "Never Had a Friend Like Me." Phenomenal
never had a
song.
friend, never had a friend, never.
That's why like that one when they did the live action, I was worried about that one and Prince Ali because I knew that was just straight Robin.
Mm-hmm.
But Will Smith nailed it in his own way. He nailed it.
Yep.
With both of them.
Yep. And I think we mentioned it before with that movie.
Oh, we 100% have.
Will Smith did his own version, and it was awesome.
It's great. You are never going to beat Robin Williams.
Yep.
Never. But his version will hold up.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. And that's what everybody was worried about. Rightfully so. I was worried about it. But so this one I'm gonna leave the last one up to you, Maze. But this one I kind of threw on here because we knew some of the songs. There's one song we all know from this movie. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities.
Yeah, there's a lot of good
Forget it.
songs off that movie too.
But it's one of those things. What one do you remember? Like I remember the Elephant March and Bare Necessities.
Also, ooby doo, I want to be like you.
Yeah, yeah.
I do you want? I want to
So-
walk like you,
so-
talk like you do.
So in the the official Disney live action, Christopher Walken voices King Louie, and he did kind of a reprisal of it, but not the full song.
Mm-hmm.
I found the full song
Oh,
that he pulled.
that's cool.
It's
nice.
great.
Yeah, Jungle Book's a good movie, but like you said, there's just those few songs.
It's like 3 songs because I know Ka the Snake kind of had a little one, but that got taken out of the movie because they made Angelina Jolie play the snake, which is cool because in the book, Ka was an ally and almost in regards with the elephant, she was treated with respect.
Mhm.
But whatever. Also in the book, Shere Khan gets trampled by buffalo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember you saying that. I thought you said he got trampled by elephants.
That was buffalo.
Oh,
Because
Ow.
Mowgli let them out and pretty much spooked them and trapped Khan in a place where he couldn't go anywhere. So he just got straight up
could you
trampled.
imagine getting trampled to death while
No.
being alive?
I mean, like, elephants will do that, but they will, like, stay there and trample you. He
Mm-hmm.
just got ran over.
I can't imagine that. That would suck.
And the
But
monk...
Master deserved it.
Yeah.
He did. But then in the... So in Jungle Book 2, he outright got killed. He fell in lava. So they straight up...
Really?
Yeah, in Jungle Book 2, he came back, but Mowgli has his lady friend, and they kind of brought him to a bunch of ancient ruins, and then trapped him like a tiger skull, like ruin thing,
Yeah.
and then knocked that thing into lava.
Damn.
So Khan is dead, like D&D level dead.
Damn, he rolled a nat 1.
Shit.
He nat won in athletics, and Mowgli rolls a nat 20. Which one wins? Do you have any more you want to mention? Because I think the rest of my list is probably going to be you.
Pretty much.
Unless
The ones
unless
that-
you want me to go like the one-offs that had like the one song or the one song everybody remembers. I got 2 of those.
All right.
Minus Toy Story. We already brought up Toy Story.
All right, I might as well go over this real quick.
So I'm not bringing up Frozen because Frozen can go die in a fire.
Fuck
Yeah.
it all. Fuck it all.
I don't remember if this is the only song in the movie, but it's the one that everybody remembers from Zootopia, and it's Try Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Love that song. Nate Wants His Battle did a cover of it, and it's great. But what in the world are you doing? Like, what are you doing? But, like, that song just shows the transition she goes from pretty much country girl carrot grower to big city.
Mm-hmm.
and it shows the different biomes of the possibilities for Zootopia.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
I know there's probably no song I'm forgetting, but that's the one everybody remembers. And I know for a fact there's more
I
songs.
can't really remember.
Yeah, I know for a fact there's more songs in this movie, but nobody cares about it. Or, like, remembers because this one just overshadowed them all. But I got one thing to say.
What?
What can I say except
You're
you're
welcome.
welcome?
It's a good song.
Yeah.
What can I say?
You're not probably thinking that same thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking exactly what you're thinking.
So, Suitcase, you know The Rock does the Maui voice, right?
Yeah, I know that.
So, he's watching the movie with his daughter, right?
Yeah.
And it gets to that part. And he goes, "Hey, you know Daddy sings the song, right?" And she's just not paying attention because Disney movie, Moana, she's cool. So Rock starts singing the song right beside her as Maui's singing the song.
She's like, stop
She
it.
reaches up and goes, "Shh, you're ruining the song." I was like, "That's great.
Incredible.
That's great." Yeah, I know, because I know the giant crab is the song "Shining," but it's just like Frozen and Toy Story. You don't beat "You're Welcome."
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
Like, I ain't seen the movie and I know you're welcome. We're
What
about to
can
have
I say except you're welcome?
Yeah, you gotta suck my motherfucking dick.
All right, man. I got two more. Let's see if they're on your list. Go ahead. What do you got left? I know you brought one up on the way up here
I'm assuming that's on your list,
because
right?
you asked about it.
Well, yeah, Goofy movie.
Oh, yeah. Eye to Eye is really good.
No, the one I want to have was All Do. Do you need a break from modern living?
Dun, dun,
Do you long to shed your weary load?
Yeah.
If you are wrong, you bring this right. Just grab a friend and take a ride together upon the open road.
Roxanne, please don't forgive me. I will return someday so I can smack your ass. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, what?
Jeez.
No, I'm sorry, but that was another movie where they made Roxanne so pretty. How do young boys not start liking her?
Yeah, that's fair.
And then how is it that people wonder why there's freaking furries because of that shit?
Yeah, fair.
Because I rewatched that movie recently. And it's like, well, geez, no wonder they made her look so pretty. And you know, back in the day, how they make kissing be such a huge deal. Oh my gosh, you first kiss and fireworks and shit go off. You're like, all goofy looking when Max got kissed, and it's it's just those kind of movies that make you fantasize. Oh, I want that someday.
Yeah.
But with the music, they sitting my ass back down. I feel bad for Goofy. But I also feel bad for Max because obviously as a kid, you look at it from Max's point of view. When you're an adult, you look at it from Goofy's point of view.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's if you just would have communicated with your kid, hey, instead of doing this stupid trip that makes you feel like a 5-year-old, why don't we figure out something that both of us want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, but he doesn't want to end up in the electric chair. But the music in that game.
Shut up.
Yeah, exactly. But the music in that movie is fantastic.
Exactly.
It really is. And especially one of the underrated songs, I think, in that movie, when Goofy and Max are singing with each other, near the end of the movie.
Yeah.
There's nobody else but I love you, or whatever it was.
Yeah, I don't remember what
that,
it is.
That was a really good song.
All I-
because
all-
I gotta watch
All I
those
think
two
of is
movies
Eye
again.
to Eye and On the Open Road.
Yeah.
I know the movie. I've seen the movie, but there's only two. I remember.
Yeah, but that one near the end, they finally come together and realize okay, we're not perfect, but I love you, you love me. I'm sorry.
And then
sorry
Max-
for being a jerk.
And then Max grows up to be a waiter at the House of Mouse.
Yeah.
I miss that show so much.
Yeah.
The House of Mouse.
Who's that? Rocking at the House of Mouse. Such a good show.
Yeah.
but there were so many ups and downs from the Goofy movie, music-wise.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the Powerline concert at the end,
I have a story about Powerline, but go ahead with your thing first.
it's just it's a good feel moment. And it's like, oh, they finally made it to the concert, and Goofy's dance on stage with Max, and that's such a great fun
Dad, the
moment.
perfect cast.
Yeah, Dad, show him the perfect cast.
Perfect cast.
The perfect cast. But go ahead.
So if you remember the movie Holes, you remember Zero, the kid, the one who hit the other guy with the shovel, the one who just didn't talk.
I don't remember anymore.
So he's grown up, still doing somewhat Disney, but it's kind of branched out into other stuff. Live streams on Twitch, by the way, too. He went to, I think it was Comic-Con, dressed up as Powerline, and won a Street Fighter tournament.
Oh, I remember you saying that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's cool.
He reunited with a couple of cast members for the anniversary of Holes. Kind of great. But yeah. Guess who wasn't there? Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
He's too big of a movie star now.
So-
Name the last movie he was in that wasn't Transformers.
So besides Goofy movie, you said you had two left. What was your last
There was
one?
one. The other one. I know you said you liked a couple songs from it, which I can agree with you. Encanto.
Oh, yeah, Encanto was pretty good, yeah.
Encanto, I was going to put that on my list. I love the intro song to it when she's talking about her family.
Yeah.
And they all have different
The
powers.
Family Madrigal.
And obviously, we
Side
don't...
note, I got that card in Enchanted form in
yeah.
Wakanda.
And also, we don't talk about Bruno, no. And that's an awesome song, too. But
No, the best song for that whole movie. I'm the strong one. I'm not nervous.
that is a
I'm
good
as tough
one,
as the
too.
crust of the earth.
I
is.
think I like the remix better, though, that you showed me.
I have two of them, actually. There's one where...
I don't remember what one you showed me, but you showed me the remix. Like, okay, this is...
I think it was State of Mind is the one. I
Maybe.
got a second one that's... he kind of does stuff with Jonathan Young, but he also does his own stuff. He did another version of it. But I think I like State of Mind's version better.
All right. But I tried to listen to the rest of the songs off Encanto, and I just either A, didn't care, or I just didn't really want to listen to them.
Because, I mean, everybody
Because
knew...
they were...
Like, I will be real. Like, we don't talk about Bruno as catchy, but I was legitimately expecting the next Let It Go. And it just wasn't it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, Let It Go, decent song. It did... We don't talk about Bruno, did not catch...
ever say Let It Go.
I mean, it is a decent song. I watched...
First off...
You got stuck in Walmart with that.
Yes.
That- I
You
understand
didn't work
your
in the
gripes.
electronics department when that movie was big in fucking third shift, and you heard that song 45 fucking times a night! Okay, I'm good.
So Maze, what are your thoughts on Let It Go?
Fuck it all.
So, I was indifferent towards it, and then in Kingdom Hearts 3, you go to that world, and they played the entire cutscene for Let It Go, and I was like, you know what?
Japanese version's kind of baller.
That was kind of great.
It's not a bad song.
It's not to be a man by any stretch.
It's just that Frozen was overrated.
Yeah, no, I
Frozen-
mean, as much as I hate listening to the song, it's not...
It's not a
realistically,
bad-
it's
it's
not
not
a
a
bad
bad-
tune.
No, you want
It's
to
just,
tolerate this one.
it was overplayed
Way
and
overplayed.
Oh, yeah.
crammed down our throats.
Hence why I was
Exactly.
expecting We Don't Talk About Bruno to be the next Let It Go.
Yeah.
Didn't even come close.
Yeah.
I will say, if you want to tolerate to let It Go, Nate Wants to Battle did a cover of it.
Is that the
Oh.
one you showed me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
that
the
was
only way I could
that was a good version.
The cutscene was fine, but if
Yeah.
I'm gonna straight up listen to Let It Go, I'm pulling up Nate Wants to Battle's version of Let It Go. Which I should show you that later, Suki.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But going back to Encanto, there was a lot of the songs on there that were just, they weren't really part of the culture. It was just more of just a basic Disney princess song kind of thing.
Like, what else can I do? The
Is
one
that
with the chick who can make anything pretty and then suddenly make
Yeah, that one. I was listening to it. I'm like, I don't care to listen to this song.
Out of the ones that got the main spotlight, which I'm talking the grandma, obviously the main character, Bruno, the strong chick, and her. I think I hate her the most.
Oh yeah.
Like she just annoyed me. I know why. I think I hate her the most.
Yeah.
Because the strong chick, she's probably my favorite. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Strong chick is probably my favorite, literally because of the song.
Yeah. Well, honestly, she kind of represents that personality of you have such a workload dumped on you every day.
Yep.
And you just have to have a poker face. Yep, I'll do it.
What happens if I
But
screw
in
up?
reality, it's like, I don't always want to do this.
Or or the terrifying of what if happens if I screw up?
Yeah, or I'm not strong enough.
It's almost a Superman mentality.
Yeah.
Or
and
the
there's
Batman
a lot
mentality.
of people who have that actual mindset.
Yeah.
So,
I can think of a couple.
yeah. So, but besides that, I don't know. It's not my favorite soundtrack, but it's a fantastic movie. I just wish there was more songs that had that more of the Mexican heritage flair to
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
It's one of those. It's kind of up there in terms of like the most recent-ish movies.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm leaning towards Coco any day of the week.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
When
Any
it
day
comes
of the
to the
week.
actual culture with the music, I would
in
go
Conso
Coco
versus
all
Coco.
day.
Coco wins hands down.
Yep.
There's no second round.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I was gonna put Goofy 2 on there, but I mean, besides like the disco scene, what else is really
There's
on?
not a lot there for music, but God, Goofy Movie 2 was a banger.
Oh yeah, I love
Great
the
movie.
Goofy movie too. That's such a great movie. And actually, my mom loved it too because it had disco in it. She loves disco. When she saw Goofy,
I was like,
dressed
damn,
up,
Goofy's dripping, and then the
Yeah.
librarian comes out. It's like, fuck, I'm experiencing things all over again.
exactly.
Oh,
Mommy, I feel funny again.
Daddy,
I felt funny
why
after
is-
watching Hercules.
Daddy, my third leg's back.
So sorry about that.
our recording program hates us.
Yeah, so my recording stopped and it said the disk was full even though the project wasn't saved and nothing was put into the hard drive yet. So
Yeah,
I got to figure out how to make it to where it doesn't go on that hard drive and goes onto the other one.
Yeah, I glanced over there. There was a pop up on the screen, but I was making sure we were still moving because we could see ourselves in almost real time with recording, and we weren't moving.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Uh-oh."
But in
Anyways.
conclusion, Goofy Movie 2, fantastic movie. Music is, it's okay. But
Disney as a whole, great.
yes, they really know how to give you some emotional music and some great music and very nostalgic music.
And just a lot of great movies.
Yes, a lot of great.
I mean,
Let's go.
in recent years, there's a lot of misses. And we don't go into the Marvel version with that, but like just Disney in general, there's a lot of misses.
Yep.
But then you pull out Coco. You pull out Up. You
Ooh,
pull out
Up, shit.
Encanto.
Up was a good one.
And then when you're not trying, you give us Princess and the Frog, Lilo and Stitch, and The Lion King, and Mulan.
Yep. Watch those good Disney movies today.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If you like the other ones, fantastic. Wonderful for you. I ain't going to tell you anything wrong.
Good
about
for you.
it.
You're wrong, but no, I'm kidding.
But for us, it was a miss. Like Frozen, you know how popular Frozen is. Frozen's only that popular because of Let It Go.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, I attempted to watch Frozen 2 and I got bored 20 minutes in.
I mean, I enjoyed The World and Kingdom Hearts. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's just I know I was about to go punch Hans in the face.
But, gentlemen, do we have anything else to say before we head out?
Tomorrow's Father's Day.
Yes, tomorrow is Father's Day. Make sure you hang out with your daddy.
Hug your dad. Tell him you love him. Maybe get him a piece of steak
Yes.
Yeah.
because dads like steaks. Or get him a Home Depot gift card so he can build that deck he's always wanted to build.
Or the cliche mug that says "World's Greatest Dad." on it.
Yeah, or just mug root beer.
Can't
because
go wrong with it.
dads like mug root beer. I know I fucking love mug root beer, and I'm not even a dad. Somebody gifted me a 12-pack of mug root beer right now. I fucking blow a load of my pants.
and then drink
You
some
hear
root beer.
that? You hear that, Maximum Mouthage viewers?
Yeah.
If you want more OnlyFans content, like me blowing a load in my pants, buy me a 12-pack of Bug Root beer.
While he's putting his foot into a thing of spaghetti sauce.
Just for you guys.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, let's get out of here.
Goodbye!